Welcome everybody, it's me, Public Function. How are we all doing today? Is everybody in a good mood? Everybody happy? Okay, I've had, obviously this has been overnight IRL, and the double chest down in the quarry has been filled, so I've emptied that and brought it up, and I've started refining the ore into ingots. I've added an extra pulverizer, and I've marked what pulverizers and refineries are for. Refineries, not refineries. I've marked what furnaces and pulverizers are for what ingots or ores for turning into ingots. I've also set one up, a pulverizer on its own, so we can have items or ingots we can just turn to dust as we see fit, because it makes life easy. This isn't pulling a lot in now. It's filled with water again, which is not too bad. And guys, yes, we have another dungeon over here. So we've got in the local vicinity 2 dungeons. I said we're going to look at that. I believe Skin from PGUK is going to join me. It might not be during this episode, it might be later. But he did say he was going to come for some lols and to give us a hand and to do stuff and to find out what's going on. And that's great. So I shall await his arrival with bated breath. But as you can see, our quarry is, yeah, it's ticking on. Everything seems to be taking power from the quarry at the minute. Everything that's there, plus the cable to here is so long. Apparently, it does lose power the longer the cable is. So, other than building another refinery down, another reactor down here just to power this, which isn't going to be worth the effort, because I am going to start looking to move on to a digital miner, and when I move on to a digital miner, things will be a lot easier. Yeah, so I'm not going to build a reactor down here purely for the quarry, because nearly fell down there. Jeez, I just don't think it's get rid of this because there's no lava here no more. I don't really think it's worth the effort and cost of building a reactor, and I could save those resources and increase the size of the reactor I got, which I will have to do. Let's get rid of this while I talk to you. So that's that plan. So that's the idea. Okay. Hope you enjoyed that. That was a lovely tune, wasn't it? It's going to be on my album, which will be getting released never. So yeah, we're just going to leave this guy to carry on. He's happily ticking through the water. He doesn't give a rat's monkeys. He's carrying on. As you can see, we are spitting out lots and lots of cobblestone. But I said this was left overnight and it was full. So everything's been dragged out and put up there. So the quarry's going good and we're happy. As I said, this might be the last quarry I build, because we're going to go and do a couple of the machines. One is the laser, because I built the assembly. Oh dear goodness me. Ow! You scumbag. And I need to look at, I've been advised by, and I do need to look at some of the Tinker Construct weapons. Because if we're going to go into a dungeon, I'm going to need something better than this. Granted, it's red and it's cool. It's red. Anger red. We need to really look at building something better. I keep looking up there. It's a torch. So that is the plan. At the moment, we're pretty much done for furnaces and redstone. Redstone furnaces and pulverizers for the moment. I'm just going to go and top up these guys here. I can only do one of these two because these are both actually put through the same system. So this is the one for iron. This is the one for tin and copper. This is all gold. It doesn't go in the pulverizer, you fool. It goes in the furnace. So I'll leave that to run there. So yeah, the chest system is in here. We have bronze, which we make, so those blankets will always just go in there. Graphite bars, which will go through the furnace directly into here. These are made by coal. Zinc ingots, obviously, the zinc will go in here, and it will throw it down. I have absolutely no idea what use zinc is. Let's actually double check. I can make a zinc brick, or I can crush it and make zinc, or pulverize it, or sag mill it, or molten zinc. I've got no real... We can make zinc. I presume when we look at chemical stuff, if we go down that way. Yeah, so a lot of it is just turning that into molten zinc. Let's have a look. What's this used for? Ah, magmatic florbs. Okay, they are useful for something. I can't remember what. Let's find out. What? To get plutonium. Ah! Hardly radioactive. I'm not sure whether we can actually use plutonium anywhere else. Let's have a look. We can use plutonium. This is what I'm talking about, is the chemical synthesis stuff. We can actually reverse engineer everything back to its base components, and then make things like blade logs or magma cream, which I think is the only two things, or blaze powder, which we've only blazed powder for something. I can't remember what it's for. There's something I used to do to make blaze powder for something. I can't remember what it was. Honestly, I can't remember what it is. There is something we do for it, and I can't remember what it is, but never mind. Anyway, so there's steel in there, which is iron ore. It's iron dust and manganese dust. So we take them to a crafting table, and this is on redstone. You put them to there, and we'll get steel dust, which we then just run through the engine here, and we end up with these. So we've got a decent amount of steel dust, because we will need steel massively for lots of things. Lots of things for lots of things. So these are carrying on quite nicely. I'll leave that as it is, and that don't need to do anything. So the first thing we're going to build here is we're going to build a couple of lasers for the assembly table. I think I'm going to just build 3 to start with to show you guys the setup, because there's power that's going to come from that. So the power that powers here, I'll run across this way above here. It's in line with it so that the lasers get power. We just need to then add covers up on the floor above and on the roof here, and we'll be good to go. And that's exactly what we need to do. So that's what we're going to do. So let's go and have a look at the recipe. Yeah, I know I don't have to. I can go here, but... So let's have a look at the laser. So this is the one we're using, BC silicon laser. So we need 2 obsidian, 2 diamond, and lots of redstone. Luckily, we have been mining obsidian. Well, we haven't, but the system's been mining obsidian, so I'm going to see how many lasers I can actually create. So I could do 12, but I don't want 12, I want 9. So if I've got the resources, I may as well, to be honest, I may as well build it. There's no point not building it. I'll put that in the wrong chest. That's where it belonged. So we've got that. So let's get this blueprinted on. I need 2 diamonds, so I need 18 diamonds and 5 plus 9 for flour. Right. Okay, so I'll get the right chest in a minute. Grab a stack of redstone, into gems, and grab... Oh no, I need more than that. I need 18. Hopefully the quarry will get me more diamonds. I did have some more before. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. There we go. So, bink, we've got 9 lasers. Just that easy when you've got the resources. You don't have to run around like a madman hunting for them. So, we need the cabling. We're not going to need 64. 24. I'll grab the 29. If I need any more, I'll come back. So we need to jump up here and start. Is it going to be 9? I don't think it's going to be 9, is it? Yeah, it's a 3x3, so I'm going to need 9, yeah. So, oh, wrong tool. We'll break that up here. We'll break that here. Break the wood over to here. And we're good. So, each laser has to be powered individually, so we do need to do this, which I always find kind of ugly, and I would love to find the lasers pass power to each other, but they don't, so it's kind of poopy poop. This is why we have a reactor, because of this. So that's powered up and that's in there, so we just need to start adding the lasers now. And there we go, that's our 9 lasers in. So this assembly table underneath here will start churning them out really quickly. I saw covers, I think they're in here, aren't they? Yeah. So let's get the wood covers on here. Do need a cobblestone one for both, 2 cobblestone ones from here, so I'll sort them out. I think they're in the same place. I need to put the wood away. We don't need it now. I think the cobblestone covers are in here. They are. This is why I love these covers. I know I keep harping on about it, guys, but you have to admit. Oh, when you place them, there we go. See, you'd have no idea if you came in here that there was cable running all through this wall. You'd have no idea it was happening. So let's go upstairs and repair the floor. Up into the lounge, because we can't have big massive holes in the floor in the lounge. I mean, that would just look awful, wouldn't it? So we're up and we can just go bump, 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 bump. Oh, get it right in a minute. So there we go. Oh yeah, and I've made a gallery. Oh, this is Raven's. This was Raven's choice to say. I didn't know what to do with this big long room, so I made a gallery. Isn't it pretty? It's very nice, isn't it? Needs better lighting. I might change the lighting over at some point when I'm waiting for other things to go on. So yeah, I didn't actually video this because in all honesty, most of this was cheated in through creative mode, because to build this in normal mode would have taken probably about 15 episodes to actually do, and I wasn't gonna put you guys through that. That was raving, saying my stairs need lit up. What a boy. So yeah, Raven, my friend, is looking at dealing with magic, so that's why he's done all that. So he's looking at the magic side of stuff and doing all the magic stuff, which he enjoys, so good bloody luck to him. Okay, so now this is here. All the lasers are now powered, as you'll see. They've all got 1,000 Microsoft, I keep saying that. Bloody off! Minecraft joules. See, I'd get it right eventually, don't I? So in the assembly table, what we need is to have a redstone. So let's get a stack, because it doesn't really matter, because we're going to build quite a lot of what we're going to build. Okay, so we have these redstone chips here. So this is the input and that's it. So what we're going to do is I'm going to grab some gold. Yep, I'll grab this 9 bars. Okay, with the ingots, we put the gold in and we tell it we want to make a redstone gold chipset. I know you guys can't see it. So, and here we go. This is the lasers going off. Okay, so all lasers will kick in. They'll start to power up. And this will rise. Now, the more lasers you have, guys, the faster that this will actually run. It's the same with anything. The more you put into it, the faster it will go. So I've got a 9x9. This is what I tend to go by. Usually I start with a 3, but I'm relatively wealthy in ingots and ores now because the quarry system and everything down here has been really good. I've done a relatively good job at the start of doing that. So we will get 9 redstone chipsets. Now, what's going to happen is these guys, I'll turn off magnet mode, are going to just start ejecting, yeah? There should be a way we can actually get this. I was able with the ME system just to get this to go into somewhere. So I'm not sure how I'm gonna do that without the ME system. It should just be pipes again. So what I'll do, I'm gonna go and quickly create a chest because we've got no, it's not a fluid I want, it's just a standard transport pipe. Just a standard transport pipe, and builds me I need to go get some more wood. And builds me a chest. So what I'm hoping is that I do this and this. When the first one's created, it should just go into here. Oh, what am I doing? I'll build an item duct. There's lead and tin as well. Wrong place. I think that's what it is. Lead, tin. So, tin, there we go. So I don't need that because I'll just destroy that. Pick it up, put it down. My crescent hammer's in my backpack. And tell it to eject, please, into here. And there we go. So we've got that automatically now. So there's our redstone. So there we go, nice and simple. So all the chips we make will go from here. It will get sucked out of the assembly table into the item duct and straight into here. I'll turn it so it's that way because it looks neater. And we'll just get this. So we'll have 9 chips in there shortly. So that was basically it, the assembly table, guys. I don't actually know if I showed you guys how to make that. But if I did, then I have. If I haven't, then let's have a quick overview of how you build it. Okay, while we're looking at that. So let's have a look at the assembly table. Here it is here. So basically the assembly table just looks like half an obsidian block with red stuff going on top. And that's it. You will need, at this point you are needing to get a set. You do are, put my teeth in, speak English. You are needing to get obsidian. So you need to be at that diamond level of picking anyway. So don't worry about that. So obviously it's the diamond gear. So a diamond gear is a gold gear with 4 diamonds around it, north, south, east, west. A gold gear is an iron gear with gold, north, south, east, and west. Iron gear is a stone gear with iron, north, south, east, and west. And stone gear is a wood gear, which is 4 sticks, north, east, and west. If you build that from the sticks up, you get the diamond, you'll get your diamond gear. So for this, you need 5 diamonds, a redstone, 6 obsidian, 4 gold, 4 iron, 4 cobblestone, and 4 sticks to build a diamond gear. Very quick to make. I'll probably have to make some more, but that is basically the assembly table. And then when you're done, you just find out where you want to plunk it on the floor. Let's not pick that up. Why? That's really weird. No matter. No matter. Not a great issue. Maybe item ducts don't work with it. Maybe that just worked. How far are we off the next one? So we're nearly halfway through. Okay, well, I'll leave them just now and make sure they're actually going through. I'm not 100% sure that's actually working, but never mind. I've not used the QDS in a while. I do it at the start, just to give me a base of where I should and what I should be doing. I need to find out what emery's used for. Grinder. What else is it used for? A direction changer. Okay, so this is a lot of... What would you use a direction changer for giving me molten aluminium? What's it used for? Part of engineer's toolbox. No idea. Never mind. Okay, so that's how we did the lasers on there, guys. So that's that's how the lasers are. So you can see they're working away quite happily now, and they're building all that stuff. I don't have that, and they're not going in there, but I don't think we've got our 9th one. So let's... I'm going to make sure this is actually getting transported over, because the item duct's not doing the job, which is really weird. And that should deteriorate down to 6, and it is. So it is the item duct that's the problem. That's okay, so we'll just leave that. Stone transport pipe, fine. That's good, that's fine. This is not a fast system, guys, so when you're building any computer components for this, which we'll go into later, because we need to start building that, because I think I'm going to start looking at doing my digital miner. I think that's kind of where I want to start to go, because then I don't have to leave massive holes in the ground. So we'll be good. I think we'll be okay. We'll be okay. So we're working well. I think we're doing okay. I think we're doing quite well. I do. So, how long have I been recording for? 21 minutes. Okay, so guys, I think I'm going to leave that video. I'm going to leave that one here, guys, and we'll come back in the next video, and we're going to move on, because we need to build another couple of medium type machines, along with this induction smelter, which we need to place. We may have to start getting rid of these windows, which I don't really want to do, or literally coordinating these machines to be in the windows. But because remember, we have a pipe and an electrical pipe running all the way down along here, because it's speeding up the fuel. So yeah, we need to build a metallurgic infuser. We need to move that up. We need a fluid transporter. We need a couple other machines to actually do anything with. So right, well, I'm going to take a snooze, guys, and I'll get up in the morning and we'll see how we're getting on. Guys, thanks for watching. I'll catch you in the next video. If you liked it, please like and subscribe, and I'll catch you guys later. Night night.